J Jinx!
Truck stop!
So I recently discovered the Reddit community knife deals. Basically, people post knife deals. These are discount codes or sales or whatever, and people just kind of share that information. So I spotted one recently where there was this knife. It's kind of a no-name brand, none that I'd heard of, and they're like, this knife is $7 on Amazon, free shipping, discounted down from like $18 or $19. So I bought two of them for $7 a piece. They are now completely sold out. Why did I buy two? Well, if it's a hidden gem, then I have an extra one. Just glancing at the packaging, it's a cardboard white box with thank you stickers adorning the edges there. So you're welcome. What treasures lie within? Oh, interesting. We got plastic wrapped something. Oh, it's another box. Oh, that's kind of a waste. So the brand is 7 something gin. Kind of a neat box. It's kind of that woven look to it. Okay, here's what we get inside. Free candy. Nothing too interesting, but it says, thank you for supporting Gins, Knives, and Tools. And they have a website, it looks like yjvwin.com. And nothing too interesting there either, but they do say that they provide years of reliable service for all their products. And the bottom of the box is a nice blue color. And we have a... Pick! And here is the knife. Pretty interesting. Lots and lots of skeletonization. I like the triangular and trapezoidal shapes cut out of the blade, but I don't think that it's the greatest thing to do. I mean, if you're going to skeletonize, do it down here. That might just... looks like it would be a pain in the ass to clean. It's going to get gunked up, and it kind of messes with the sliciness, because now whatever you're cutting into, if it's thick enough, it's going to hit these little pockets of air, and whatever. It's a cheap $7 knife made of 440C steel. It's got a deep ride pocket clip. None of the hardware is recessed. Gray plastic handles with some ridges and more artistic cutouts. It is liner locked. Yeah, this cutout pattern reminds me of a knife or two that I've had in my collection from years ago from Bud K. I'll throw up a picture if I remember what it is. Okay, it's got a pretty decent detent. Centering isn't exactly perfect, but good enough. Blade stock's on the thicker side, so that's cool. We have a black back spacer, a very flat bottom, and a flipper tab. Now, the action didn't feel that great, but it was just the first time closing it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, it's all right. It'll break in a little bit. It's on bearings, I think. Not bad. Let me look down in there. Oh, use my cool new keychain flashlight, the O-Light Mini. Pink. See if I can get an idea of what this thing's riding on. Not a lot of space to see through there. It's got some pretty tight tolerances. A little hard to tell. Pink. So it only has one liner, and it is recessed. The other side is just the plastic. So it is pretty darn light, and it's pretty little. And I think that's all the cursory stuff I've got to say. Just from Opening it and handling it a little bit, this corner is a hot spot. It digs into my hand and I can feel it when I use the flipper tab. That would get annoying after a while. It would have been better if this was a little more rounded out, but that's part of the look, I guess. It's got a little bit of jimping on the back, which matches up with corresponding jimping on the scales. Nowhere near drop shut action, but that's okay. That's just kind of a satisfying thing when it is, but it doesn't have to be that way for a knife to be pretty decent and good. The hand feels pretty good. Yeah, the ridge patterning on the scales, you can definitely get grippiness from that. It fits my hand well. If your hand is bigger than mine, your pinky might kind of roll off the edge when you try to handle and use it. Well, that's all I got to say about that. Is there a model number for this thing? The Jin Bridge Knife. They're calling it a bridge knife. Oh, I can see that. It's kind of looks like the girders or whatever from a bridge. Yeah, sure. I also like how the cutouts in the blade are actually kind of recessed in there. See that? So they spent some time milling that out. With the 440C steel, it should be pretty darn corrosion resistant, but it probably won't keep its edge forever. Even with just cutting open boxes and carving up some cardboard, I detect just a teeny tiny hint of play. Pretty normal, very innocuous. Now let's check out the edge with the dowel test. Ooh. Okay. Feels very smooth, actually, but I'm detecting an imperfection right about here. It's not huge, but it's noticeable, and it looks like something I could actually see. See if we can get it to glint in the light. There. I don't know what that is. A roll, perhaps? Or maybe just a rough spot in the grind? Yeah, I don't know. Well, nothing a little bit of sharpening cannot handle. And that's it. Just wanted to give a cursory look. This is the Jin Bridge Knife for $7 with shipping, but it's sold out. And if it turns out it's a hidden gem, I have one completely unopened. It probably won't. Thanks for watching. This has been JJ Jinx. Trucks Up Knives.